What's up, guys? It's Zero here. Today we're talking about Den of Wolves and everything that we know about this title up to this point in time. Let's talk about it. So guys, Den of Wolves is the much anticipated, exciting, new title from none other than 10 Chambers, the guys who brought us GTFO, the Payday series, and this is their newest take on a co-op heist style title, and I am so excited about this game. This is one of my most anticipated games of the future. We're not sure exactly when it's going to be releasing. We're hoping that we get a beta or something of that nature here this year in 2025, with a full release more than likely coming in 2026. But let's talk about it. You guys can check out all of the gameplay that we've seen up to this point in time. They've shown off a decent amount of gameplay, and overall, guys, this title looks to be really special. Now, in an article coming to us from Level Infinite about Den of Wolves is the next big thing coming from Swedish studio 10 Chambers, transporting players into an alternative dystopia where a lawless Midway city is ripe for all sorts of criminal activity. Focusing on fast-paced and tightly designed missions, players will engage in co-op heists that balance approachable mechanics and high-skill tactics. Their job is to complete morally ambiguous assignments for the mega corporations who run this new world. So first and foremost, guys, I think Den of Wolves is, from a co-op perspective, is going to be absolutely awesome, because 10 Chambers, this is right down their alley, and I love that they're kind of staying in their box of confidence. What they feel they do best is these types of like co-op style games. Whether you're doing heists or, playing, with your friends in GTFO, they do a really good job of co-op. That's a really, focal point of this company as a whole. They want you to play together or, die alone, essentially, in these games. And I think that's awesome, because I think it's really important that, in a gaming universe where there's a lot of just, play by yourself, doing like single player story, or, if you jump into multiplayer on games like Call of Duty and things of that nature, a lot of times you might play with your friends, but you might just play by yourself. And so this almost forces you into playing with your friends, playing with people. And I love this mindset. I think 10 Chambers does it perfectly, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with Den of Wolves. We obviously got some sneak peeks with the different trailers and gameplay that's come out, and I think it could be something really special, guys. But set in 2097, Den of Wolves sees a crew of outcasts and freelancers who take on various gigs for the corporations controlling Midway City, a massive independent metropolis resting on Midway Island, unbound from all ethical and legal restrictions from the larger world. These missions will range from stealing assets and secrets from rival companies to assassination jobs and other unsavory tasks sanctioned secretly by the megacorps. Once again, guys, it just sounds really, really cool. And Midway City, from the look of it, kind of gives me a little bit of like a cyberpunk-esque look. Maybe not quite as futuristic, but pretty futuristic, it seems like. Obviously set in 2097. This is really, really interesting. A lot of the weapons that it looks like you're going to be using, like futuristic weapons. I love this, guys. This is definitely down my alley. We have always felt this untapped potential within the heist genre. With our next game, we're bringing sci-fi elements into it to give it a fresh spin, said Simon Viklund, 10 Chambers narrative director. After working on GTFO, I feel this game is more of a special power fantasy with new visuals and new types of music. The heist genre is very juicy. There's a plan that everyone has to agree on, and everyone has to do their part, and it's just such a perfect concept for a co-op game. With Den of Wolves, 10 Chambers has a more ambitious vision, together with an evolving story to follow as the dynamics of power shift in Midway City. So I'm totally with Simon on this, where he talks about, they're bringing in these like sci-fi elements, and there's an untapped potential within like the heist genre. I totally agree with this. I think that there is for sure untapped potential, especially from the perspective that they're kind of aiming at, that being more co-op. And so I think, guys, when I really look at what 10 Chambers is building here and what they've kind of built off of, right? The success of Payday, even though, like, yes, Payday, guys, was on the brink of really, like, There was a lot of issues, obviously, with Payday and getting Payday 3 made and stuff, and I'm sure that they've had some challenges with getting Den of Wolves made. Obviously, Level Infinite's coming in to definitely invest into this title, which is absolutely awesome. What I love about 10 Chambers, though, it's like, you know, this team of people they're passionate about this heist genre, and the team over there, I think, you know, they are all in on any project that they're working on, whether it was Payday, whether it was GTFO, whether it's now Den of Wolves. They're all in every single time, and I love this, man. I really feel it's important that we support, you know, studios like this. We support games like this, especially if they're really good, right? Making sure that we can get continued, you know, titles within this genre is going to be really important for the future. And they're really, you know, they're banking on it. They're all in, guys. I mean, similar to, I think of myself when it comes to, like, with Zero Dark. You know, I'm all in with Zero Dark, all in. And so I love this mindset of, like, being all in on the heist genre. They're in this box of what they believe in, where they feel confidence in is the heist genre. So do it, and do it to the best of your ability, and that's exactly what they're doing. So I love this. I'm all in for 10 Chambers. To complete each heist, players must leverage their unique skill sets and work alongside their partners. And with the sci-fi twist, these operatives can leverage a variety of biohacking mods and advanced tools to pull off some devious tactics to complete the job. We feel we can break the mold. We're doing something completely new in Midway City setting and the sci-fi concept we're introducing. We are bringing something fresh to it, and in terms of the action, you have stealth missions, full-on action, and everything in between. It's important to us that the dramatic curve is dynamic and unpredictable. With the ability to take on the different character profiles, players will need to work hard to earn resources to upgrade and their operatives. But with Den of Wolves, players will have to confront morally ambiguous objectives that highlight the challenging and bleak setting of Midway City, which will see the scales of power change based on the choices of the operatives. It's not a game where you go up against these corporations to take them down and be sort of a Robin Hood, or the good guy has to reveal anything. You'll have blood on your hands as well. You're part of a system where one corporation hires you to go up against another, said Vikland. I love to inject a kernel of truth or examples of real life stories like that in the storytelling. Den of Wolves is in active development and will debut in early access for PC and consoles with additional content planned post-launch. Absolutely love this, man. Guys, Den of Wolves, if you have not checked out these trailers, gameplay trailers, you should absolutely check it out. And I gotta tell you, when I just look at, like, from the gameplay that we've seen so far, man, dude, this game looks, I mean, yeah, I know that they got this co-op focus, but it looks like it would be absolutely awesome for multiplayer as well. I would love to see 10 Chambers maybe take one of their titles and just try the multiplayer element of, you know, like PvP. I think it could be something, especially with this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, dude, could you do a Den of Wolves online, similar to like a GTA online, you know, just kind of within this universe? Or could you do like Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, similar to like Call of Duty? Obviously, if they don't feel a confidence in it, stay away from it. Just stick with the co-op. But this just looks to me, from the outside perspective looking in, this could be something really cool within the multiplayer, you know, realm to really bring people back to the experience over and over again. Now, they are planning on things post-launch, maybe new missions and things of that nature will be continued. But like I said, guys, this is one of my most anticipated games of the future. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Let me know what you guys think about it, though, in the comment section down below. Have you heard of Den of Wolves? What do you think about it? Are you excited about this up-and-coming co-op heist title? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And for more Den of Wolves content and videos, keep it right here.